Hi there, I'm Jessica. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my November monthly view plan with me, as well as the notes page that corresponds with the month. So I'm going to do just a quick little flip back into the previous month of October. I'm actually here at the bottom, so I may be filling in some information before the month is over. And then this is what my notes page looks like, and I've been setting this up for many months now. I'll be doing something similar. I think using the notes page is very customizable. Choose what works for you. I pick things to write down stats, things I'm thankful for, memories, and goals. So we're going to do that here for November. Now I have two different shop kits, one for the monthly view, one for the notes page, so it's kind of like a two-in-one video. I do like to start with the monthly view and then move on to notes. So I had to decide what I wanted to use to decorate my monthly view. The big holiday in the month is Thanksgiving, but I also have my birthday this month, and they happen to land on the exact same week. Because I like to do plan with me's weekly as well, I decided to give the week of Thanksgiving to the holiday, Thanksgiving. So for my monthly view, I'm going to decorate it for my birthday. So I'm very excited to use this kit by a shop called Planning World, and this is her birthday month kit. It's got gold and pink foiling on it. It says hugs and kisses and lots of birthday wishes. Also some deco, two big boxes for the sidebar. You have a box that says happy birthday that you could put in the day your birthday falls on. You have some boxes of different lengths and sizes to use on individual days, either to blank out time or cover up the days that don't apply to the month, which is what I like to do personally. We also have a sheet full of labels, some skinny strips down at the bottom, some payday stickers, and also some cancels. And then this page has a bunch of circular icons, beautiful gold foiled balloons for the date dots, some blank boxes that are a little bit bigger than the labels, as well as some bill due trackers and this month's reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I like to put these bigger stickers that have the days of the week up at the top first. Just one little note, if you have not used foiling stickers, they are amazing. They bring the planner to life. I really love them, but you do have to be careful when you place them down, because if you pull them up, you may crack the foil, which is something I had to learn the hard way. So I'm going to need to be very careful, and I'm going to go ahead and start up at the top. So I want to go ahead and get these bigger stickers out of the way first, so then I could go ahead and plan out my month. I just want to be as careful as possible while placing this down so that I do not have to try to pull it back up. So I'm just going to kind of try to rest it against the bottom line here all the way across. Looks good, and we're going to do the other side now. Doing the same thing, I'm going to put it in the corners first and then try to rest it along the bottom. I love these colors, and of course the foiling is a lot of fun. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the sidebar stickers now. I'm going to start with the one that says goals with this really cute pink party dress, and I'm going to try to press that up against the top bar sticker. I want this to go down as straight as possible, and then kind of press it down the sidebar line. And I'm going to take the one that says notes and do the same thing, press it up against this one, and then down the line. Alright, not too bad. So I guess let's go ahead and open it up. Now I do need to block out the days that don't apply to the month, so we do have 3 days up down here and 2 up there. So I'm going to pull out this page, and I could kind of put a couple boxes together, or we actually have this one here that looks like it will fit perfectly in 3, and this one here which will fit perfectly in 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I love the tassel pattern, so I think that will look really cute up top here. While we're at this sheet, I'll go ahead and put my birthday box down on the day my birthday lands on. That is the 21st of November. Now I was looking at this box here and it looks a little bit plain to me, and we do have some deco. So I think I'm just going to pick a couple things to put in there to spice up the box. I'll take this really pretty cake, which I sure hope I get a cake like that. I never have for my birthday. It looks more like a wedding cake to me, but I would love to have one that looks like this. It's very pretty with the floral. I'll go ahead and take the little happy birthday saying as well. I don't want to go too crazy, but I just wanted to spice this up a little bit. We have some glitter bows. Let's see. And some hearts. I'll take some of the hearts. And maybe that will be fine for now. I think I do want to go ahead and get down all of those date dot stickers, the little balloons. These look like they may be big enough for me to not use tweezers. I usually like to use tweezers when putting these down. But these are a little bit bigger and they're not like squared, so I don't feel I have to be like super perfect with lining them up into the corner. But this does usually take me some time. My fingers are not the most flexible, so I will probably just go ahead and do them all and then come back with you guys. I think the date balloons look really nice and pull the whole monthly spread together. So I'm going to move on to pre-planning what I do know for November this early on. There are actually a couple things that are already marked down on the planner, such as the daylight savings and election day and Veterans Day. So I'm going to pull out this sheet here that I have by OhHelloStationeryCo, and it's a holiday page. It says all those little things on it. Let me see. Now that I'm looking at it, I think the one that actually says daylight savings time is not quite large enough to cover that writing up that's marked down by Erin Condren. So I'm going to take a label from the label sheet and then use a different icon. So I'm just going to pull this up and put this down. And I'm going to see what else I have for marking the time change. I went ahead and found these little alarm clocks by LittleRedPrints. I'm going to take one of those, and then I could just write in that it's the time change. I'm going to go with blue just to tie in some more of the pretty colors. And we have election day. I think the page I had originally will work for that. We have a really big one actually with this little bird. Pretty cute. I'm definitely going to be voting. So that's going to be an important day. And then we have Veterans Day, which is also very important in my family. Both grandparents, both grandfathers, my father, and my husband are all veterans. So I want to mark that, and that just kind of stands out a little bit more to my eye. The next thing that I know for sure is our paydays. So we do have paydays on these labels already. So I think I'll just start placing them down. We get paid on the 1st and then every other Friday, and in this month it will be the 4th and 18th. So I'm just going to go ahead and place a label down for each of those days. Besides my own birthday this month, there's one other birthday I want to mark that is important to me, and that is on the 10th. It is my little niece's birthday, and she's going to be turning 6. So I think I'll take this yellow label and I can write it in. And we actually do have some circular icons, but I want it to pop just a little bit more than using one of these little dots. So I'm going to pull out my Planneresque little presents. It'll also help me mentally remember to send her present. She lives in a different state than me. let's see, I want to probably pull in some more pink. Why not? She's a little girl, and she's a very cute girly girl, like her auntie. So there we go. My son also has fall break this month, starting on the 21st on to the 25th for Thanksgiving. I definitely do not want to put anything in my happy birthday box because it's such a beautiful sticker. So what I think I'll do instead is take some of these larger labels or boxes, half boxes, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to put that down to mark that his fall break is this week, and I'm giving myself a bigger box so that I could write in the dates, and I could say the 21st through the 25th. And I'm going to take a little icon that I have here by the shop Oh Honest Story. They're called snowmen. They're really cute. It says day off and they look so excited, and I'm going to use the one with the pretty teal colored background. One thing that I can do actually is use these long strips to mark out the full amount of time that my son is out of school. So I think I'll do that. And actually, I'm going to use the one that matches because it's going to rest up against that box there. So this is glossy, so I am going to need to use probably an X-Acto knife to give this a little trim. So let me grab that out. And hopefully the rest of these just fit right on through. 3 days worth here. Perfect fit. Now, because I did that, I did actually block out where it said Happy Thanksgiving, or it said Thanksgiving, not Happy Thanksgiving. So I'm going to pull out some deco from the TheGlamPlanner. I stole this from my Thanksgiving kit, but it has so many deco pieces and full boxes that I knew there was no way I was going to get through them all. So I'm going to take the one that says Be Thankful right there, really pretty little banner, and hope that that fits in just to mark Thanksgiving. Very cute. I think I'm also going to be using this same deco sheet when I get over to the notes page in just a minute here, because I'm almost done with my pre-plans. Didn't really have much to pre-plan for. So the last thing that I want to do in my monthly spread is just mark down that my son goes back to school. It helps me mentally remember by viewing it. So on this Monday, I will grab out a label. And I think I'll probably go ahead and use one of the icons that came in the kit, because this is just more of a small reminder than a big like monthly event. So what can I use here? We do have some with little cars on them. I don't know if that will focus for you there. We have little cars, and I do drive him to school, so I think that will be appropriate. I kind of want to take this orangey shade, and then I could write that in. And I'm going to go ahead and just write in the few boxes that I do have by using my Staedtler Tripless Fine Liner pen. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I was having some major pen troubles. My Staedtler pen is starting to dry up, or it didn't want to write today for some reason, so I had to run and grab out a Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in the 0.7, just fill up the rest of my boxes there. I am actually done pre-planning for my month. I know it looks a little bit sparse, but it will fill up. I do love to save the extras, and luckily this kit has a lot of great functional items that I could pull in throughout the month, as well as deco for any days that don't have anything, so I always hold on to these sheets. Now that we're done here, I'll go ahead and flip over to the notes page. I am going to do my normal setup on this side, and I'm going to try something a little bit new and do some decorating on this side. I'm going to flip the planner in half just to make it a little bit more easy for me to place down the stickers that I want to. I do have a kit by the shop A&C Stickers. I just showed this kit in a haul. If you want to check it out, I'll link it up above. I'm not going to be using every single piece that this kit includes. That's okay. I hold on to extras and I like to use them in personal inserts. But I am going to go ahead and start my setup process for my notes page. So I like to take the washi strips. I like to take the longest piece and place it down at the bottom against the last writing line, and then I take the shorter piece and put it up above, covering up the blue flag. The next thing I like to do is fill up this space here using a full box. So I am going to pick from this sheet of full boxes here. We have 9 to choose from, and I think I'm actually going to pick the one with the quote because I just like what it says. It says, "Autumn, the year's last loveliest smile." And I thought that was cute to put a quote kind of in my journaling page in my planner. I'm going to try to line that up, and sometimes I get, ooh, I was not ready to place that down. Sometimes I get a little gap, and if that's the case, I either just leave it if it's not noticeable, or I will use some deco. I curled up my box now. So we do, in this kit, have a little space, but the kit I'm using also has deco. So I think I will take probably some pumpkins, maybe some of the leaves here, and just kind of cover this little section that doesn't connect. Just take some of the leaves and this pumpkin. Alright, I think that looks really cute. The next thing I like to do is make 8 places for me to designate to write in. I like to do that with full boxes. You could also do it with checklists as well. So if you have leftovers from kits, you could use checklists. And I put down 8. If 8 is too many sections for you, you could lessen the amount of space you give yourself. I'm just going to go ahead and put all 8 down now. Let's see, actually I think I want to start with the bottom row. Put 4 at the bottom and 4 up at the top. Start with an orange, and I just kind of use the writing lines as guides, and I want to try to leave myself space above each box so that I can write what the title of these sections are. After I have my full boxes down, I like to put down just a couple more things. I like to choose a label to track my total savings for the month. So I'm going to take this kind of yellowish shade and try to center it so that I have enough room to write above my label as well as the box below it. And I'm going to take 2 half boxes. I think I'll take the ones with the patterns here, and one I like to use for my YouTube stats, and one I like to use for my Instagram stats. And once I have all that down, I'm just going to take a working pen this time, my Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in the 0.7. I'm going to write above each section as to what I want them to be. Just in case you were unable to read what I wrote above each of my sections, I have my total savings for the month, my YouTube and Instagram stats with a start and a finish stat. Then I have a section for goals, my monthly inspirations, my wish list, things I'm thankful for, projects, family, personal, and memories. Since I am all finished with my notes page setup, I'm going to go ahead and flip over to this side and I'm going to decorate this. Now, I got the inspiration to utilize this page when I saw Jasenia, the Planner Sophisticate, do her first monthly notes page setup plan with me last month, and she put some stickers down on this page, so I am going to bounce ideas off of each other and take advantage of this page as well. The first thing that I thought to do was go to my scrapbook paper stash and pick a pattern that would match well with the kit that I used to cover up this circle. So all I did was trace around this circle and cut out a nice lightweight piece of scrapbooking paper. I may not have done it perfectly, but I am going to glue that down with a Elmer's Craft Bond extra strength glue stick. Now my goal for this page is to use it like a scrapbook. I do have a Polaroid zip that prints out pictures from my phone here. So throughout the month I'm going to pick my favorite photos and add them to this page because it does print out on a sticky back. So I did go ahead and print out a picture just to get the month started. Before I do that, I do want to put down some deco. I think I'm not going to go too crazy because I want to save room for pictures. I'm going to take this quote because I really love it. Because it is Thanksgiving this month and I have it. I'm going to put this one down. It says, "When I count my blessings, I count you twice." And that really inspired me to print off a picture of my son and husband because they are my world and they are what I am most thankful for. So I'm just going to center this right in. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab that photo. And this was actually from my son's birthday, just very recently, his birthday party. I don't think I like this extra print of the birthday table behind it, so I'm going to take my scissors and just kind of trim that extra off. I just really want my husband and my son, and that way I'll have more room for pictures throughout the month. It's a lot of fun to flip back and look at my notes page now. I'll also have a little picture collage of the memories from the month. So this is just to get it started here, and I think I will just go ahead and place it kind of up at the top, and this will kind of overlap and hopefully get all cute and full. I could also journal above it or put the date of the photo or what the photo means. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and place this on down. And to be honest, I don't know if I want to do too much more to it. I think I want to save room for pictures. One thing I did think of was there were these really small little hearts and asterisks on the side of this ANC sticker kit that I used to set up my notes page. If I take my tweezers, maybe I could just plop them down here, there, and everywhere. I think that's going to finish up the decorating of this page. I don't want to put too much down because I may end up covering up the stickers. I'm hoping that together these two look all nice and Thanksgiving-like, and I think they do, so I'm really proud of it. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and flip back over to my monthly view, just to see the finished spreads we've done here. So I want to let you know that this kit is by Planning World, and the main kit that I used here for my notes page is by ANC Stickers. I do have a coupon code for both of those shops down below in the description box, so if you want to take advantage of it, go for it. I hope you enjoyed planning with me for the month of November and in my notes page. I would love to have you hit the subscribe button so that you'll come back to see me if you haven't already. And until I do, have a beautiful day and bye-bye.